conjunction with that, we have been discussing the land, which is at the Macon site, and I think this board has come to a consensus. We discussed this actually at our board retreat 3 months ago. And Mr. President, we are in favor of doing that. We've instructed Chester to draw up the appropriate documentation, which he has done. We have done a preliminary review of that documentation. I think there are maybe some drawings or things that we need to get.
If I may, I distributed a draft copy of the memorandum of understanding between the county and Southwestern.
You got a copy of that document?
Which basically outlines what we have been discussing. In a nutshell, it would move us forward, hopefully, and getting an expansion of the Silo Road campus of the Southwestern Community College. We have worked on trying to identify the land that would be involved. We worked off of the master plan, proposed master plan that was assembled by Mike Watson and his architectural firm. But if you'll remember at that original presentation, they came in after that nice and beautiful proposal was put together and had one additional thing that they decided they really needed to do over there on that campus, and that included our science building area. And on that date, we didn't have nice drawings and schematics that showed exactly where that was and how that would fit together, but they showed us generally by pointing to an area on the map. As we got ready to draft this, we saw that we needed to go ahead and bring that drawing up to date so that it would be clear in this memorandum of understanding. And so Don has worked with Mike Watson to get that passed, and I understand that should be coming to tomorrow. So
we'll probably have this ready to go on the 14th of April. So everybody good with that? Just so you guys know, we're moving forward with it. We're very supportive of making that happen. And just to remind everybody, we talked about possibly just deeding the land to Southwestern, but we thought there might be some wisdom in waiting because when it comes to matching monies and that kind of thing, probably some wisdom in waiting. This basically says we're going to give the land to Southwestern, long and short, but we'll do it at that time, which is probably more valuable. Does that make sense?
Yeah, we get some credit if it's if we say it's worth $500,000 a day, and at the time you get ready to do it, it's worth $1 million. You're going to get much larger credit for your participation.
But this accomplishes what you want to do, and that says that land is not going to be used for anything.
Executive Committee of the Board of Trustees has reviewed it, and they didn't have any issues or concerns. Mr. Jones and I visited about that, so. But I did visit with him about wanting the addendum or to have it cleaned up to include the fire science. So I think it's wise then.
Chet talked to me. I think that's the right thing. With that,
I was to say, Mr. Chairman, in the interest of regional cooperation, I'd like to make a motion that we approve this memorandum of understanding.
We actually have got a little bit of a change that's coming to you as a result of the.
So you want to wait till we get to the final drawings.
We need final drawings.
You know, when I get a copy still here on 4:30.
We're being a little punchy, Dr. Thomas.
Good
No
read.
comment.
Good read.
You read this by Vicki Green for us. Anyway,
We hold that motion until 14th. Absolutely.
okay, sounds good. With that said, we are moving forward with it. I did receive a letter. We're still talking about Southwestern from the board. Terry Bell's appointment to that board is up. That is a local appointment. Just so you know, some appointments come from the governor's office, some appointments come from the local government, which Terry's is. So we would actually recommend he or someone else to fill that spot, and then Jackson County would agree to that. Is that correct?
That is correct.
So I think the recommendation of the board, they would like to keep Terry. He's been very active on that board, and I think Gary is currently chairman.
Terry is
Right. Terry's the chairman.
Yeah.
So I think the recommendation is to keep Terry in that position, but that recommendation needs to come from this board. So I Motion and second. Any discussion on that? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, that motion passes unanimously. If, Dr. Thomas, if you would, do you need a letter from me stating that?
Yes, we do. Actually, we need a letter that goes up to the chairman of the county commissioners at Mr. McMahon.
Mr. Brian McMahon, I know him. I
Yes.
turkey hunted with him.
Yeah, and then
Saturday
maybe,
morning.
and CC a copy to me.
Mr. Manager, can you take care of that? Call me and I'll send it time. We had email poll of board members regarding acceptance of Duke Energy water resource grant and the authorization for ServPro to begin work on batting cages and park management. I think those are very controversial items, but we need to get those in the minutes if you guys agree with that. I would entertain a motion to approve. A motion and a second. Any discussion?
That's on both of them.
Yes, sir. Well, that was my intent. But that,
Yeah.
Okay. Any discussion on either? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That motion passes. Number 12 is consideration of budget amendments. You were given 139, 143. Any discussion about those?
Motion to approve budget amendments as presented by the finance director.
Okay, with motion for a second. Motion and second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Opposed?
Mr. Chairman, just one announcement and one other thing. Tomorrow night, 5:30 at the Western Carolina University at the Ramsey Center is the Association of County Commissioners district meeting. So we encourage all the commissioners to come. Dinner will be provided, and so we would encourage. We hope for good attendance. There's a lot of things going on. We really need to discuss with the commissioners in Raleigh, IE sales tax, about stuff. So, and we need a short closed session, Mr. Chairman, for attorney-client privilege.
Okay. And we'll adjourn after this meeting, right? Until the 14th. Is that correct? So we will come back and adjourn. Do we have a motion to go into closed session?
So moved.
Motion second by Commissioner Taylor. All in favor say aye.
No action will be taken.
No action taken.